Yo, what is up, guys? It's Cameron here, and welcome to NHL 17 GMO Commentary episode number 2. So today, we're going to continue our Season 1 simulation with your Edmonton Oilers. So last time we left off, our record is 13, 9, and 2. We sit third place in the division, and Connor McDavid and Milan Lucic both have 25 points. Now, as it stands, we are currently a playoff team, which is good. It helps me make my decision a little bit easier. But that doesn't mean we can't tune up for the playoffs, alright? So we're going to take a look at our lineup again, because we're gonna take a look and see what possibly could be changed. Because if we want to push for the Stanley Cup, we want to have the best lines out there. We don't want to have a shitty, top 6 that can't even get past the first round, right? If we want to win the Stanley Cup, we're going all in. But this is the question. I mean, we're not that far in the playoffs. Should we wait a couple? We should sim a couple more months, see how our team is before the trade deadline, because I'm probably going to sim up to the trade deadline. This might be a bit shorter video than the last one, possibly significantly shorter, because the first one was kind of an introduction sort of thing. So, I don't know. We'll see, and maybe I'll because we want to make the playoffs, but if we're going to be fighting, we're going to have to make a decision. Be it make that push for the Stanley Cup or try and invest in prospects. Alright, so let's get started with the simulation. We're going to sim this month by month. It's December right now, so January, All-Star Game, February, March. That's a trade deadline. And the All-Star Game is here. We can see maybe if any Edmonton players made the All-Star Game. So maybe after we sim that first month, we can sim to the 28th and see who made the All-Star Game, if anybody on Edmonton did. Alright, so let's sim this month. Alright, let's begin. So, we start off with a 4-3 shootout loss to the Winnipeg Jets. Not a good way to start off this video, but we bounced back to the Anaheim Ducks 1-0, and then we lost 4-1 to the Wild. And then we bounced back with a 5-3 win over Buffalo. See, we can't have this kind of, season win-loss, win-loss, win-loss sort of thing. We can't do that if we want to be a competitor for the playoffs. Edit scout assignment. Oh yeah, by the way, we lost to the Flyers 2-1 in overtime and 2-1 to the Wild. Or no, 3-1 to the Wild, I think. Alright. We're going to scout defensemen. Let's go to the Swedish Hockey League. We'll look at defensemen there. Alright. So we lost 3-1 to the Wild. And then we bounced back with a win against the Winnipeg Jets. And we bounce also with another 2-1 win over the Columbus Blue Jackets in a shootout. Alright, so we're not having a bad record. That's not too bad. And then we're now on a 3-game win streak with a 2-1 win over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Thank you, St. Louis, for ending that. We didn't really want that. Bakersfield player Anton Slepyshev has been injured with a mild concussion. Alright, best lines. That's just a minor league team. The Arizona Coyotes, come on, can we beat them? And yes, we do. A 4-3 win over the Coyotes. Edmonton player Taylor Beck has been injured with a sprained ankle. His estimated return is January 5th. The team's lines must be edited. Okay. So, is there any... Alright, so he's basically just a fourth-line player that needs to have his spot filled. So, hold on, we're going to... okay. Let's go to roster moves, because I think we need to... Oh, for God's sake. Alright, hold on, I'm going to best line this. Yes, we gotta go to the roster. Okay, you know what, we're going to leave it like that. We're going to have a defenseman playing on the fourth line, alright, we don't really care. Bakersfield player Anton Slepyshev is back. We lost to the San Jose Sharks 6-4, but that is okay, I guess. I'll allow it. We don't want to have too many losses, though. We still want to make the playoffs. Edmonton player Adam Larson has been injured with a mild concussion. His estimated return is January 9th, 2017. The team's lines must be edited. Alright. Oh god, 7 line errors. Alright guys, we're going to do some video editing here. I'm going to edit this part out, and I'll get back to you when I'm finished. Alright, so that took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but, you know, and honestly, I'm probably just going to best line it once he comes back, because I had the lines on best lines. Bakersfield, Anton Lander, alright, that's minor league. Alright, so we beat the Kings 3-1. Can we end the month with a win against the Canucks? We did not, with a 3-2 loss. Alright, so as of right now, we sit in a pretty big battle right now for the Pacific Division. From 1st to 5th, it's currently a 6-point difference. I almost screwed up the math there. 6-point difference between us, or between the Kings and the Coyotes, 1st and 5th. This is a very competitive division, and honestly, nobody's out of the race right now. Alright, but first we're going to take a look at the player morale, because I think we can talk to some players and maybe a team meeting. Okay, no team meeting, but I'm going to talk to Lucic. Lucic says, I'm glad to have that extra ice time. I think I deserved it. Well, you know what? You're one of the leaders on the team. I'm going to give you a good motivating approach. Or, yeah. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Keep up the hard work. He's responded well to motivation. Yeah, that's a good thing. Alright. So, pardon me, there we go. Apparently Adam Larsson's injury is still pending evaluation. Why is that? Alright. I'm hoping that we can fix the whole Taylor Beck situation at some point. Alright, so for God's sake, we gotta fix the amateur scouting. Alright, let's actually look at some forwards now, because you know what? It never hurts to scout. You know what? I've dedicated time to defensemen. We're gonna do that. We want to select defensemen in this. Oh, for God's sake. Alright. Best lines. Sure, why not? Honestly, I'm not as worried. It's more playoff time. I'll be worried about the lineups. Alright, so we're going up against the Columbus Blue Jackets up next, and we're going to sim to the 28th so we can see who made it to the All-Star game. Let's continue the sim. Alright, let's start off this month with a win, boys. Let's go. Alright, there we go, boys. A 3-2 win over the Columbus Blue Jackets. And then, nice also, we followed up that with a win against the Boston Bruins. And better yet, Adam Larsson is back. Alright, best lines, because they had pretty good lineup. And then after that, oh my god! Darnell Nurse, stop. Can we please stop having players get injured? For God's sake. Best lines. Like I said, I only like fixing them during the playoffs. 5-2 loss to the Ottawa Senators. Anton Lander's back. That's great. Alright. So we lose 4-3 in the shootout to the San Jose Sharks. And then we follow that up with a 5-3 loss. 5-3 loss to the New Jersey Devils. And after that, a 5-2 loss to the Calgary Flames. Come on, we need to get back in the win column here. Darnell Nurse seemed to be a pretty key portion of this team, clearly. And then we come back with Adam Larsson's out with an abdominal strain. Not what I wanted at all. Alright. We got the point against Florida after the 6-5 overtime loss. And then we win against the Nashville Predators. Oh my god. Zach Cassian's out with an injury now? Alright, let's go check the scouting report. Let's go scout defensemen in the WHL. Actually, no. We're going to go to Finland. Let's go to Finland and scout some defensemen. We've done well with Finnish talent there with Jesse Puljujärvi. Alright, Cassian is back. Alright, come on. Let's beat the Ducks and the Sharks. Let's go to the All-Star break on a high note. Well, the first game didn't go well. It was a 6-3 loss to the Ducks, but we bounced back with a 2-1 win over the Sharks. let's check and see who made the All-Star game, and we'll also check the standings while we're here. Oh goodness, we're really in a tight battle for the division. We're 4th place right now, but we're only 5 points. Oh goodness, oh wait, that's because the backup's playing. Right. We're only 5 points out of 1st, so I gotta say, pretty impressive considering all the injuries we've been facing. But, alright, let's go to player morale and talk to some people. Talk to me. Milan Lucic. I think it's safe to say that my performance has been great as of late. That's good. We'll give you the motivating approach. He is inspired. Connor McDavid. My boy, Connor McJesus. 94 overall. Alright. Seems like management is really on the ball as of late. It's great. I think you put that positive energy. I think if you put that positive energy into your... Oh, that would be mean. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, we'll give you the calming approach. Oh, he doesn't like the kid glove approach. Sorry, McDavid. Looks like you're no longer 94 overall. Whatever, you're still 93. That's good enough. While we're at it, though, we're going to take a look at the standings and, player statistics. See how everyone is doing as of right now. Alright, let's look at the standings first. Alright, so we sit, like I said, 4th place in the division, but we are only 5 points out of 1st. That means it could take an extremely strong February, and we'd be right up there with the rest of them. So I think this year we're a playoff team, unless Connor McDavid gets injured for like the rest of the season or something, and everyone else's performance just goes to crap. That's the only way we really could miss the playoffs at this point. But you never know. We'll see the standings and see how things are going in a moment. Oops, too far. Entire league. So we sit right now 12th place in the entire league in points. So let's go to goals for per game. Alright. So we sit... okay, 15, 16. We are definitely not in the top half for goals. I hope that can change. It's probably because we don't have a sniper on the top 6, which I'm hoping to either acquire as a free agency grab or make a trade. I might make a trade, though, because Jordan Eberle... He's going to be on the trading block. I'm looking for a sniper to play on that right side with McDavid. We need that top line sniper. Alright, let's go to goals against per game now. And as of right now, we are one of the highest goals against type teams. We're letting in more goals than we're scoring. Yet somehow we're still in the race for the playoffs. I don't really see how that is. Our power play, we sit among the top teams. It's pretty good. We're about 9th? Yeah, 9th. And the penalty kill, well, that's just pretty god-awful. That's just awful power play. And our last 10 hasn't been too great as of late. Anyways, let's look at the player statistics and see how everyone's doing. So as of right now, Connor McDavid is our team leader in points with 55. That's pretty good considering he's on pace for over 82 points. We need that in a player like him. And Jordan Eberle actually is impressing. So you know what? I take that back. I'm not too worried about the sniper right now on the top line. I'll let Eberle play there. I think I spoke way too soon because I didn't actually look at Eberle's stats. He's already got 30 goals. But we could use a secondary sniper. That just because I said that we don't need a Eberle type sniper clearly doesn't mean we can't get a secondary sniper to play on the second line. And maybe Nugent Hopkins could be dangled as trade bait. Give Leon Draisaitl second line ice time. And we just could have a more even second line with some goal scoring talent on the second line. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking about right now. Defenseman wise, not many players are scoring. Larson could have had more points, but he's only played 43 games and he's still injured. We've had a fairly injury-riddled season, to say the least. There are quite a few players on our team that haven't been too superb. Let's look at goaltending for a second. So, see, this is also a problem. Both goaltenders are letting in way too many goals for the amount of games they're playing. You're letting in over 2 goals a game, almost 3 goals a game, both of them. Save percentage is not exactly doing you any favors either. You have just 900 and you're under 910. We need that to be better out of you guys. We need that being better. And like I said, the trade deadline also, or free agency, I'd probably prefer free agency because Ben Bishop usually is a free agent commodity in this GM mode. If he is on the free agency market, then I might strive to sign Ben Bishop to a contract and make our goaltending situation. Oops. Whoa. Oh, don't tell me I skipped over. Oh, I skipped over the All-Star game. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Did Connor McDavid make the All-Star game? No, I don't want to look through that. All right, let's just keep going with the sim. No sense delving through that for now. We're gonna sim up to the St. Louis Blues game. So we won't sim the Blues game, but we'll sim right up to it. Eric Gryba has been injured. That was like a 6th defenseman though, so I mean I'm not too upset. Best lines. All right, so we lose. Start off with a 5-4 loss to the Minnesota Wild. The Nashville Predators, we follow that up with a win. Multiple players on Edmonton are now eligible to be dressed. Best lines. All right, thank goodness. Adam Larson, I'm pretty sure, is back in the lineup. And his first game back, we lose 5-3 to the Hurricanes. But then we bounce back with a 3-2 win over the Montreal Canadiens. Bakersfield, I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing that. I'm just going to say best lines and move on. All right, come on, let's beat the Hawks here. We're still above 500. We can still make the playoffs. Let's go, boys. The Chicago Blackhawks, a 4-2 loss. That's not good. All right, let's scout. We did QMJHL last time. Oh, no, we went to Finland. Okay, where can we go? Let's scout defensemen in the Ontario Hockey League. All right, you're able to be played again. Okay, good. Come on, let's beat the Coyotes here. Let's go. Patrick. Oh. Can everyone not be injured? That'd be great. All right, 3-1 loss to the Arizona Coyotes, then a 6-4 loss to the Edmonton Oilers. Come on, let's get back in the win column here. I don't want to have that type of team where we're on the bubble for the playoffs and then just miss it. All right, a 1-0 loss. Okay, oh boy, here we go. Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, there we go. 4-3 shootout win, and then a 2-1 shootout loss. Boy. And then we lose 2-1 again to the Capitals in the shootout. Oh boy. And then we lose 4-3 to the Nashville Predators. Okay. Thank God that month is over. That was terrible. And for that, we've backed out of the playoffs. We're only 1 point out. So, I mean, it's not too late, but I'm not liking our chances. I mean, we've played more games than the 2 teams ahead of us. And, yeah, we've either had the same amount or more games played than the teams ahead. So, I'm not liking our chances for the playoffs. So, we're going to stop the sim here. We're going to look and just do one quick peek through everything. It has only been a month. But things drastically change, usually. All right, let's see. Goals for per game. We are still among the worst teams. And goals against per game, still among the worst. So, I leave it to you guys. We're right now only 1 point out of the playoffs. But, as it stands, the way we're playing right now, we look like we're on our way out of the playoffs. It looks like we're going to have a year where playoff hockey does not come to Alberta. So, I leave the question to you. What kind of trades should we make? Should we trade to... Okay, I'll give you a couple options. There's A and B. Pretty straightforward decision, right? Alright, so option A is to make trades, like trade our draft picks, trade our stuff away to make our team stronger for the playoffs. Because like I said, we're only 1 point out. So we could trade for players like rentals to make us a competitor for the playoffs. Or option B, we trade away some of our assets for draft picks. Try to get as many as we can. Try to bring in some prospects. And try and make our team stronger for next season. Alright, we're going to leave that to you. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. And like I said, any suggestions for trades I can do and options A or B, leave that in the comments below. And to keep up to date with videos on this channel, smash that subscribe button. That is it, everybody. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, welcome to the end of the video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Any suggestions for our channel, leave it in the comments below. Want to keep updated with videos me or Derek are doing? Hit that subscribe button. That is it, everybody. Have a great day.